Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. Yeah. I hit the bank and go to the teller. Show her the check is going down like a seller. It's going down, my head spinning like propellers. She wants to coast, but look, I want Coachella. Skirt, skirt, up the Ave, car smelling like that gas. We like living life fast, and I just want my bag. And I'm munching, counting cash with a girl with no past who ride with me if we crash. I can dream, can I?
Hi, and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. On this edition, I'm gonna be showing you how I do regular normal haircut with guard number 3 and 2 on the sides and using the shears at top. Right now at this very moment, I'm using guard number 3, level close. The machine that I'm using is Magic Clip, the cordless Magic Clip, and I'm using the combs just because he has a lot of volume. The client doesn't do no box out in the front, no beard. He does it himself. He just want me to do the basic haircut on the side and the top, and do the line up in the back and around his ear. That's about it. So in the meanwhile, this is pretty much where I'm passing the guard number 3, level close, and we working, you know what I mean, as we go from one side to another side. Usually I do it by section. I switch it up. Well, sometimes I start from the bottom and work my way up. This time around I'm starting from the top and work my way down. But in the meantime, I'm still using guard number 3. The comb is a gray one. I'm using the comb because it has a lot of volume of hair, and in order for me to comb it, I use the comb. Now I'm still using, that's 2.5, 2 with the level open. All right, 2 with the level open, and we're gonna keep working our way. All right, we're gonna keep working our way all the way to the other side. Pretty much that's the second level, and the last level is gonna be level 2, level close, level 2. Right, and as you could tell, I'm still passing it right there. And pretty much this is basic. Just the stroke. Sometimes when you up top, the stroke is a little longer, the way you move the up and down. But as you go lower, in this case, because we're working our way down, the stroke, the motion up and down is a lot tighter, a lot smaller. That's about it pretty much. But right now still guard number 2, semi-closed, not completely closed. That's another thing. Within the lever, when you open it and you close it, you could close it or open it little by little, and maybe like 3 more times. So right now we just got the level completely closed. It's still guard number 2. All right, level close. I definitely recommend Magic Clip. This Magic Clip, this particular clipper has been out, I think, since 2014. Obviously not this particular one. I already have maybe like 3 pairs. Just like everything else, after a couple of years, the battery it doesn't charge the same, but it's still a great clipper. I recommend it. Definitely. What makes it special is the staggered tooth. The blade it has teeth that are small and tall, and it has small teeth. The more teeth, the more better, the more it's gonna cut. The faster and easier you're gonna be able to cut the hair. But yeah, this is still guard number 2, right? Level close. And I'm using a baby brush. The baby brush is, to me, is you can find it at Sally's, Amazon. I got it at Sally's. They're like $2.50. I like it the side, and I like the hair. It feels great. It's not too hard. It's very nice. Right now, see, this is where he wants to start the lineup. Not even in the front. And this is basic on what he told me to do. So we're gonna follow orders. and on the back he want to kind of round it. We're using the FX, the Babyliss FX Gold. This trimmer has a lot of power. Definitely the blade is really good, but you know, if you're trying to do a design or for some type of thin hair, at times it feels like it doesn't want to grab. But that's just me. That's what I feel. But other than that, it's still a great trimmer. You know, especially for hard hair, for thick hair. This trimmer definitely I use it a lot for thick hair. And definitely the way how the shape nearby the blade, the skeleton, definitely you could visualize, and you could see more. It's more visible where you trying to get, especially in this area right here that is uncomfortable, being real thin on the head. It lets you see exactly where the blade is getting. Use the corners. I recommend to use the corners of the blade of each corner for those uncomfortable round corners. That's what I use, the corners. Always brush, you know what I mean? So the hair, you see if there's any hair that is out of place, you put it in place. Or if there's any hair already cut, you clean that. Right now we're gonna saturate the hair with water, right? The most that we can. Especially he has some type of wax in it, and that's not like the best thing. But we're just gonna cut a trim just a little bit at the top. This is what he asked me to do, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use, this is the technique that I use to cut the top. There's obviously Shears overcomb, and then there's this one on top. I call it the stylus. Basically you comb with the comb, get it, pinch with the two fingers, and then you measure what you already cut, the length that you want it, and then while you cut the hair that is pinched, the comb is gonna rest in your thumb, and then you cut. And yeah, see what happened when I wear gloves. It's uncomfortable. I really don't like wearing gloves, but I still gotta use it because I get hair splinter. This is Shears overcomb right here, this technique, and I use this technique when the hair is too short, or and I don't want to use a clipper like a guard number 3. I could use that, but then I go to basic in the front. Usually let the hair a little longer, and then now we keep going, basically working our way from the front to the back, and we're going to the third line. When you do it like that, the one side is gonna be already cut and the other half of the hair is not. So when you cone it, pinch it, you're gonna see what is cut and what is not cut. That's your guideline. So that way everything, you know what I mean, and then you work your way down, way back, right? And that's, you're gonna see the guideline. Everything that you cut from the right side is gonna be cut, and the left side is not cut, and then you'll be able to cut it, you know, to match it up. And you always, like I said, in the front you leave it a little longer than the back. And right here, as you can see, we're working our way to the back, right? Keep working. The front, we go to the next line. All right. The oyster, these are the oyster. I'm sorry about my English, I apologize. It's not the best, but I still try to, you know, communicate or inform you the best that I can. I speak 2 languages. It's hard as it is, but yeah, you know, I hope you understand me still. So yeah, now we're just going, you know, doing details. Make sure that we're gonna check. There's gonna be here and there, not a lot, some hair longer than other. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like a final checkup. Now right here in this area, I see some shadows, so I do the technique, shears over comb. I'm using the 6.5, the oyster 6.5, and when I was using on top, it was the 5.5. They look the same, but one is bigger than the other one. And as you could tell, we're getting everything nice and even. All right, you see the shadow how it went away, and that's what I like to do, the technique, shears over comb on the side, especially to blend in. Right here, I see there's some long hairs. This is the stylus, and notice how I still grab and pinch with my 2 fingers the hair and then cut it. Then I comb it, make sure the angle, clean the shears. Notice with the teeth, the longer teeth, the bigger teeth, I use it for the side so that way it doesn't go too tight. That will act like a 2, like 1.5 or 2. Now we're gonna start using the blow dryer. This is the Dyson blow dryer. You could get it at Best Buy for $400. You could get it also at eBay, Amazon. But I definitely recommend Best Buy. Sometimes Best Buy have it on sale. It's definitely a great blow dryer. So what I do, I keep basically a distance when I'm passing it and moving it around. And the brush that I'm using, definitely I like this brush. It has a lot of tooth, and when I pass it, and then with the heat, it mold the hair. It mold it. It kind of bend it to the way that I want it. You know what I mean? It flat it out. You know what I mean? And right now I'm passing it the way that I'm passing it. But notice the way that I hold the blow dryer. And now in the front, we're gonna lift it up, right? The front we left it a little longer than the back, so that way we could style it. And this is how I brush it, right? This is how I style it. And then I keep looking always from different angle or way that I could, you know, make sure past the brush that I see that it's gonna, you know what I mean, get it right. And right here, lift it up right here too, right? And get it. Now I use the little baby brush, and I'm gonna use it more to clean the skin, you know, like the forehead and then the sides, because the hair is so short. So, but I pass it really quick, so it dries up everything. And if it has any hair that I cut that is stuck, it's all clean. But basically, just I go really quick like that. You know what I mean? And now with the Shears, the 6.5, the Oyster, we're just gonna get the little hairs that are standing, which normally are the white hairs, and that's what we're doing right now. We're passing it in that area, up top, everywhere that we see the little hair standing, right there, as you can see, every little hair. And yeah, it's gonna take shape. You know what I mean? Those little white hair, there's you know, we're gonna try to get as much the little hair that are standing, but at the same time we keep it moving. He got a collar right there, so you got to be careful how you cut it. You don't want to go too short, because then you will make a hole. You will expose it. The collar, it will be too exposed, and it will make a hole. The front, it has some little hairs moving forward. So basically I'm just going like that, how you see it, and you see how it's taking shape. The beard, he doesn't do it. I don't do it. He do it himself. That's what he says. So I just follow the orders. That's rule number 1. Consultation. Always ask the client, no matter how long it's been getting the haircut with you. Always ask. All right, here we're gonna add the shaving cream, the Bone Pro shaving cream. Definitely, this is medicated and it smells really good, and it glides. The blade glides really easy. I'm using the Black Widow razor holder. Shout out to the guys, Barbers Are Too, especially to Will Ocasio. And also I'm using the razor Wilkinson. Definitely the blade Wilkinson is one of the sharpest to me right now. I did a debate. I tried with other blades. I tried the Astra. The Astra came in 2nd place. Then on the 3rd place, it was the Dorco, regular Dorco. Then the 4th place was the Derby Premium. Premium. And then the Dorco regular, the Dorco Professional, and then the Dorco Prime. This is him after the haircut. This is how it looks, right? It may not look like a lot of difference, but he comes every 2 weeks, and he just wants just a light trim, basically. So this is how he looks, right? And we pass, like I said, guard number 3, 2.5, 2, and shears are top. See the difference, you know? So this is how it looks. And then a clean up, a box out, rounding in the back. That's how he wanted. Some people like it square. He likes it round. And yeah, this is how it looks. And then the front, look at how it's styled. Look at the top, got a nice texture. We didn't put no products, just basically it was just drying the water that we use. If you want to follow me, also follow me on Instagram at JR77Barber. Once again, thank you for your time and support. It's your boy Jeff, the Master Barber. Peace.